taking on the Knicks. For the Raptors, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Knicks, Raptors on 2K Sports. Hi everyone and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's see some of the numbers here for Emmanuel quickly.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Mitchell out there with Dick, and it's Brown in at the 3. And for New York, they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's MP, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. What a huge game in the Cup tonight. Both of these teams 2-0. And a win tonight is a giant step towards the knockout stages, Grant.
Well, remember this, B.A. The first tiebreaker is head-to-head record. So if you win this one, you get that. I expect a really intense game.
And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Outside Dick. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to MP. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Brunson. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Launches it. The rebound by MP.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
And here's New York now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. MP, the pass to Anunoby. From deep, MP. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Raptors trail by 11. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Mitchell finds Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. The Knicks with the rebound. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now here's Mitchell. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Brown, that's good.
Boy, so assertive off the catch. Bruce Brown ready to rise and fire on the pass.
Barnes against MP. From downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Dick. Here's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
You take a look at the Knicks. How about their performance so far in the NBA Cup? 2-0 and a huge opportunity here at home.
Well, you can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. They want this third win badly. They would love to get it in front of their home crowd.
And when you talk about the Raptors, this is a huge game for them in the NBA Cup. They're 2-0. A win tonight gets them close to the knockout round.
Oh, yeah, B.A. If they can win this one on the road, a 3-0 record means you've got 1 foot in the knockout round. But if they get a loss, they'll probably need help to get out of the group. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
MP scanning the floor. For 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dick, the pass to Mitchell. Outside, Brown. Pass to Dick. From deep three-point range. The Knicks with the rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by the Raptors. MP shot is off. Brown passes to Mitchell. Here's Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. Pirtle with a screen on Anunoby. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
MP outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Barnes. Puts up a three. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Hart. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Barnes. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Pirtle. MP with the block.
That block is about MP knowing the scouting report. This guy knew exactly where he was trying to get to.
And again, New York with the triple.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The offensive rebound. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Knicks leading by 20. Brunson passes to Hart. Pirtle with the block.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
That one off the back iron and out.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP left side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. Timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Brunson passes to MP. MP, a screen on Mitchell. From deep, MP. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wing shot on the way. And again, Toronto, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Robinson, a screen on quickly. And here's MP from outside. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Here's Barnes after the basket by New York on the other end. Good D by MP.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 12. Pass to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Here's Abaji. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Agbaji's got 5 now.
Well, Jakob Poeltl is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
MP against Barnes. From deep, MP. Robinson passes to MP. Stolen by Mitchell. Here comes Toronto on the push. And Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's New York with it. Toronto making their last shot from deep. MP, cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Quickly.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Mitchell with the ball. 14 points his last outing. Pass to Dick. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. Just 3 to shoot. Barnes, it's good.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Knicks leading by 19. MP with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Tipped.
Knicks lead 59-37.
Outside Anunoby. Brown against MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
To the inside, Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And the basket by MP.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Dick, the 17-footer. The rebound by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 33.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Outside Mitchell. Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 11. And Hart with a basket on the assist from Anunoby. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Free throw good. Brown.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 36 points.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Outside Barnes. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:10 left to play in the first half. From deep, MP. Gets rebounded by Dick. Toronto has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Brown. Down low. Dick with a miss.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Bridges passes to MP. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 39.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Kolek, checked by Mitchell, and it's good. 2 points. Kolek's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And here's Mitchell, picked by Pirtle. Inside, will it go? And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Toronto Raptors. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Raptors.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's MP in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
43.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Brown passes to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on MP. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back.
Oh! Get you some!
Show us some power! Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And it's MP with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Brunson finds MP. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
An alley for all his offensive gifts. That focus on defense is what makes him special.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
First personal foul. First team foul.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Mitchell. First personal foul.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. MP throws it down.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
Toronto shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Mitchell, the pass to Dick. Looking to win the run. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Pass to Pirtle. Now Grady Dick. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Dick's got 5. MP with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. MP, the pass to Hart. MP against Mitchell. MP is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Hart passes to Anunoby. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And let's see who is on top of the NBA when it comes to blocks. MP, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
Pirtle finds Brown. Dick with it. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dick's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Bruce Brown. This is really a developed part of his game. His passing is on point now.
MP against Barnes. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Brunson. MP outside. 4-3. No luck on that one. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. They've got the Rockets ahead of him next in Houston. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. MP with it. Picked up by Dick. Anunoby for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Mitchell, a screen on Bridges. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 10 points in the game.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
MP outside. Brunson finds MP. Takes a three. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Pirtle. Barnes against Anunoby. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Dick with it. He's against Bridges. Pirtle, the pass to Brown. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And they pick up 2. 9 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Pirtle. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. Back to Pirtle. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Brunson. MP right side. From outside the arc. And got it. Another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Mitchell against Brunson. Back to Mitchell. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First team foul. Substitution on the
Now here's Mitchell. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Dick. Barnes with it. Over MP. Here's Pirtle. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Let's close this one out. Play smart.
So for Toronto right now, Davion Mitchell is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. And again, no good by Toronto. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. MP outside, lets it go from deep. Again, what an avalanche!
And his tear continues. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Mitchell, the pass to Barnes. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Mobo, fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. McBride with it, guarded now by Mitchell. McBride passes to MP. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up the...
Good! Another from 3.
And with that make, he stands alone with the 2nd most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Here's Quickly. The rebound by Kolek.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
MP outside from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pass to Quickly. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. New York has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. And here's MP from outside. It doesn't go for him. And for Toronto, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Barnes. Here's Abaji. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Robinson, a screen on Barnes. Throws it up high. MP finds Robinson. Now here's MP. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
68.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Abaji. There's the 3. And it's Quickly with a miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Back to MP. Lets it fly. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Abaji. Toronto has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Back to Dick. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Robinson passes to MP. On the wing, MP. The 3 is up. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dick, the pass to Quickly. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
The Knicks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Scotty Barnes.
Robinson, a screen on Barnes. Here's MP. Oh, another one falls.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Outside Barnes. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Dick with a miss.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. Just deadly from mid-range. He's got such a great feel for that shot.
Outside Barnes from deep. On target from range. Barnes has got 21.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Pass to MP. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now Pirtle. And there's a pick. Outside Barnes. Oh, and And a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
Barnes against MP. Fades away. Another one falls for New York.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
And the bucket is good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's quickly with a miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Dick with it, now guarded by MP. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Count that bucket.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes got that big body. Just hang around the cup and create something.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McBride. Kicks it out to MP. Here's the pick. Inside. Now here's Robinson. Back to McBride. Beyond the arc. Mitchell grabs the miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution on the court.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. Bruce Brown.
Free throw good. Brown.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. Now a timeout called by New York. 1 second left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.